Okay, I'll lift the bed, you grab the pig. Ready?
What?
One,
No.
two,
No.
three!
No.
Don't let go. Careful, he's a biter.
Yeah!
Whoa, whoa, hey. I got him. Uh-oh. Whoa! That was awesome. What am I doing? James P. Sullivan.
Mike Wazowski.
Monsters Incorporated was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
What made you, besides Pixar asking you, come back to Mike?
Because I love Mike. I love doing him. I miss doing him. People missed them. They loved Mike and Sully. They everywhere I went, people said, "Are you gonna make another one?" They really wanted to see more of them, and I think that's what made Pixar want to do another one, not necessarily a prequel, just another one, because the demand to see them was over the years was so great, you know.
And usually voiceover actors or on animation movies, they record everything separate.
Yeah.
Were you able to do it with John Goodman?
That was on the first movie. I really pushed for that, for John and I to work together in the first movie, because there was no way I could keep going if one of us recorded before the other one. It wasn't like honest and it wasn't natural. You know, people don't wait for the other one to stop talking before they talk sometimes. You know, I needed to be interrupted. I needed to interrupt him. I needed the rhythms. So I said, "Can we work together? Let's try it." And that's how that started.
And you guys have a great chemistry. You've
Yes.
known each other for so many years,
Yeah.
so that also came into play.
Plus, he's just a really great actor. He's so easy to work with. And he's got the perfect voice for Sully. I can't imagine anyone else doing his character. And that's what made it easy to fall back into them, because once I was in the room with him once again, hearing it, it was like putting on an old pair of shoes.
Yeah, and on Monsters Inc., we meet Mike just how he is as an adult, but in Monsters University, we see where he comes from. Like, how do you identify with Mike?
Well, I love that he's a little guy in a big man's world. I love that he's feisty. I love that he likes to be a leader. I like that it's very hard for him to hear the word no, and that you can't do that. I like that he handles disappointment with defiance. I respond to all of that stuff.
And we all have a horrific story from college. Can you share one with us?
I don't really have any horrific stories. No, it was.
Everything's good?
It was okay.
It was a good
If I
experience?
look back, I wish I worked harder. That's the only thing
Yeah.
I think. But I think everyone sort of has that thing.
Well, congratulations on this movie, Monsters University.
Thank you.
I loved it, and I know my kids are going to love it.
Well,
we
good.
literally know Monsters Incorporated by heart.
I know. You
Yeah.
know, that's what's happened over the time. There was a screening of it, and no one knew what they were coming to see. And the leader of the screening came up and said, "Thanks for coming. How many of you own? How many of you have seen Monsters Incorporated?" Everyone's hand went up, and they all started to say, "Is that what are we seeing?" He said, "How many of you own Monsters Incorporated?" Every hand went up. "Well, you're going to see Monsters University," and they went berserk, because it's been 12 years, and 12 years in the animated world is
Visually.
Yes,
Yeah.
is a light year, and 12 years of wanting to see people again, old friends on film again, is also is a long time. But I'm glad we're here.
Yeah, it's great. I really enjoyed it.
Good.
And thank you so much for taking time and talking to
You're
us.
welcome.
I cannot get down. I want a piece of that action.